We are live in Vietnam. It's a rainy day, but it's going to be a good day because rain is just exactly down my alley. I love the rainy days because as you can see, the sun is kind of peeking through, but it's not too hot. Yes, it's a little bit humid, but the rain makes it a lot more bearable in these streets, especially if you're walking around for hours, you know. So the first order of the day is we're gonna go find some food. Traditional Vietnamese food. There's a lot up here and then down here as well. Whoa, what's that guy doing? There's some scary driving here in Vietnam. There's also some good food down this alley here. So if we walk down here, there's like a nice noodle shop called Banh. But mainly these streets are for shopping. As you can see, there's like a lot of beautiful shops, but mainly for the ladies. If you're into fashion and stuff like that, then Nguyễn Trãi is definitely the place to go. But there's also a pretty good pho place, actually, I know, just down near the park. So maybe we'll check that out. Now I'm starting to like more of the simple pho, like not too fancy with all the vegetable and different type of cuts of beef, and beef ball and stuff like that. I think that's too much, so we're gonna go for like a simple northern style pho. And sometimes that's like the best kind of pho that you can get. At 4 a.m. this is a really good hair salon. Getting a haircut here is only 150K. So we're talking about like $8 Canadian, $6 US for a haircut in Vietnam. And you get like a good barbershop experience, the traditional type of barbershop too. This lady here sells cheap food as well. Maybe like during the morning. And it's like 40, 50K, $2 for lunch. Lots of coffee shops around both sides of the street. And people wearing traditional clothing now because Tet is coming, you know. If you guys want like cheap eats, that's quick. There's also a lot of rice paper, eggs, and you know, diced up vegetables. And then of course the famous Banh Mi, only 40K, $1.50. But actually, Banh Mi is not my favorite food. Because I mean it's like a fast food. If you guys are hungry and there's nothing to eat, then banh mi is okay, but I find it kind of dry. It's not very healthy, and the meat inside is cold cut, so it's like preserved meat, so it's not like fresh like in a bowl of pho. And also you get a lot of butter in there. Basically it's not the healthiest food, so pho is not banh mi is not my to-go food. The problem with pho is sometimes they have MSG, but I guess if you don't drink all the soup, then it's fine. There's a lot of healthy ingredient in a bowl of pho, and if it's made without like MSG and all that sugar, then it's a superfood. And all that beef broth and freshly rare diced beef in there. There's some vegetable. So we're just across from the Box Market, Central Market. Oh, this place got some really nice plants here. Eh? I like that touch. Fresh air. And after the rain, the air also feels a lot better too, guys. In the morning, I also like to have a coconut, but this is not the best coconut place. Now that I drink a lot, I notice like there's a huge difference between like a good coconut and like a bad one. Like the bad one is like old, and when you drink it, it's way too sweet. It's like way past its prime. So the good one is the young green one with a little white in it. It's more refreshing, it's better for you, and it tastes good. And it's best to have it cold. So this is the pho place I was talking about. Hello. So we're gonna get Bonsai Ủa mình có phở lăng không em? Vậy thì ủa mà sao không thấy nó nằm ở trên thực đơn ha? Ờ, phở Thái Lan. Ủa vậy thì phở Thái Lan á, nó có khác gì với phở Tái không em? Mà mình có nhiều thịt hơn hay là nó cũng độ vậy?
Nhiều hơn tí mà nó có hầm nhiều, có đồ nó xào lên nó thơm hơn.
À ok. Còn cái này phở Tái thực ra chỉ cũng có thịt bò thôi chứ không có cái gì khác. Vậy thì cho anh cái phở Thái Lan đi ha. So this one is better because first of all it has more beef, and then they fry it up with like different onions and stuff, so it smells better. So we're going with 79K instead of 65. So literally it's like less than $1 difference. So it's a pretty good deal. So this is the full place here, and we get the whole place to ourselves. So that. Cho ly trà đá luôn nha. I actually forgot to get my favorite juice. So nearby there's a juicery I really like. I was gonna get one before I stopped by here, but I guess we can always do that after. It's like $1.50, and you get like a tall cup of freshly squeezed juice, 100% fresh. But for now, we'll drink some iced tea here as well. They have iced tea, so it's pretty cheap. It's pretty much almost free. He's making it right now. Come on in. So essentially, I have a straw. I always bring a straw with me. It keeps all the ingredients in the fridge, so it's like nice and fresh. Vũ Nguyễn, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining the live stream. We're live in Saigon. If you guys are new to the channel, sub up, by the way. Click subscribe so you can see more in the future. Today we're going to go to Nguyễn Huệ. We're going to check out the coffee building. There's like a nice coffee building with all the shops and the beautiful view over Nguyễn Huệ. So we're going to check that out. And then maybe we'll walk across like the Tet celebration, like where they have all the decoration in front of Thanh Market. We'll check that out. And yeah, whatever comes our way basically. But some food, some healthy Vietnamese food, and then check out some of the Tet all around the city. Because you know right now it's Lunar New Year, and Vietnam there's no bigger time than Tet. So everybody's out having fun, well dressed. Oh, we'll maybe go down to Diamond Plaza as well. That's really nice. Diamond Plaza is really cool. And there's like a rooftop up there. So maybe we'll check out the rooftop view. And hopefully there'll be a sunset because today is kind of cloudy. Yo, what do you do in Vietnam? What's going on, CP24? Cheers, we're drinking some trà đá. Iced tea. So like the thing is, whenever you guys are at home, you're not gonna drink out of a cup. Like if your neighbor just gave you a random cup, you wouldn't use it every day, right? But the thing is, you don't realize that when you're at a restaurant, thousands of people have put their mouth on this cup and you don't know who it is. It could be anybody. And you don't know if they're clean or not, whatever, right? So why would you drink putting your mouth on the rim of the cup in a restaurant, right? If you won't put a random cup that a neighbor give you. So what I do is I bring a straw with me everywhere. So that's a trick when you're in Vietnam. And they give them up for free. That's the best thing. At 7-Eleven, when you go in and you buy like a water bottle or something, just buy whatever drink, and then you can grab a straw or a few of them, and they're individually packaged like this. So it's nice and clean. Leave it in your bag, and you're good to go. Where are you from? I'm from Canada, Toronto, actually. Where are you from? Yeah, drop down below, guys. You're watching, where you're watching from. And it seems like this is a good time, actually, to stream. A lot of people are coming online right now. Yeah, right. Come on in. Oh, our food is here. It's a nice touch to put the logo on the bowl itself. Oh, we no longer have the restaurant to ourselves. One more gentleman just joined us, but that's good. You know, I like to bring business to the places I go to, and typically I have that effect you know. When I come to places, I typically get people coming into the shop after. So in Vietnam, it's called good vía, which means you have like an aura or you know whatever, like an energy that brings people into the shop, and restaurants love that. Put a little bit of lime in there. Typically, you would taste the soup first, but I've had pho here before, so it's fine. I find that every time I eat, some lime always helps. It's like rarely ever you have a bowl of pho that is really good without the lime. So the reason I squeeze the lime first so that I can use the peel to clean all the stuff. Gotta wipe out the chapsticks. Don't want to eat all the chapstick. Whoa, shit, really? You're Canadian, eh? Nice, props. Shout out to all the Canadians. Are you Asian as well? Asian Canadian? Oh, wow. Oh, this soup is really good, actually. That's nice. So this is like a special bowl. This is pho Thailand. So they made like a special taste to it. It's not regular pho that you get in the South. Well, I can drink the soup forever. It's like a nice warm broth, savory, tiny bit of sweetness. But again, like I said, some lime always helps. Because I like tangy stuff, you know? I like the taste of tanginess. So sometimes I squeeze lime in everything. Even like the iced tea they give me, I would just squeeze lime in there as well. How long am I planning to stay? That's a tough question actually because I don't know. But at least it's going to be through Tet, New Year. And then I might travel to other places in Asia. Or I might stay here longer. So I kind of go with the flow. You know, in the years past, I have traveled with a clear itinerary and deadline and stuff, like which date, how long, and then I move on. But now, as I get to travel more, I just kind of freestyle it. And I think that's the best idea, because you never know when a place gets boring, you don't find something suitable there, then you can get out, you know? But if it's good, then you can stay there indefinitely. Especially if you're working online and stuff like that, you don't need to go back to your job, then why not, right? One-way flight is the best. Yeah, if you guys travel like that before, you know what I'm talking about. Get a one-way, come in, set up camp, you know, find a good home base, and then just chill out for as long as you want. That is true freedom, man. Sometimes real wealth is just freedom and peace. You have your own place, you do whatever you want, anytime you want. You don't get any nagging or no curfew, and you're good to go. Oh, I'm putting in all the Vietnamese vegetable. Although if you guys are not used to all these minty stuff, it's actually good to just eat the pho by itself, to be honest. This is like out of habit that I'm doing this. But the pho by itself is really good as well. You don't need all this extra stuff. And actually, that's how pho was originally made. A lot of people don't know that. Original pho don't have all this random stuff. It's just noodle, onion, like green onion, beef, and that's it, and the broth. Maybe they put some kind of sauce in there, but the ingredient itself, the staples, that's it. But in the South, when we brought it here from Hanoi, we kind of put a little touch onto it. All right, cheers. The beef is nice. The thing that ruined the bowl of pho fastest for me is beef. The beef is too old or chewy, it ruins it. So when you have nice, rare beef like this, it's like the tenderloin cut. It's like a high quality cut. Should put my glasses on. It's kind of bright. Even though it's a cloudy day, but the sun is bright. What do you guys think? No, but now it's too dark to eat. Em ơi, mình có cái hũ tỏi không ta? Cái hũ tỏi ngâm giấm á, cho mượn cái đó nha. Cảm ơn nhiều nha. I like these. So they actually have a little dipping bowl. I'm gonna grab one of those. Không có, anh có cái... Bên đây không có cái này. This is chili in vinegar and also like garlic. It's gonna make your breath smell real bad, but it's really good for you. So I guess it's a trade-off. I mean, if you eat it once in a while, it's not too bad. But if you eat it every day, then maybe people will go near you less and less. But the good thing is you live longer, especially raw garlic. It's got a lot of good longevity, anti-inflammatory, really good for your body, kill viruses. All right, cheers. The only thing is, I don't think the pho noodle is homemade. It's not freshly made. It's from like a dry package, and they just dip it into the hot water. So there's a place nearby called Pho Vietnam, and they make their noodle fresh in the store, and it tastes much different. It's more chewy, more fresh. It's nice. You like pho and bánh mì? Yeah, those are two most popular dishes in Vietnam. I guess bánh mì is good for like fast food. If you're going on a bus or a ride, and then you want to bring a snack with you, then yeah, I bring a bánh mì for sure. That's really good. But like, my favorite bánh mì is roast pork bánh mì. Try that. You know, if you guys go to the Philippines, there's something called lechon. So it's like roasted beef or roasted pork. The skin is very golden and crunchy, and then the meat, savory, nice and juicy. Yeah, very nice. So get lechon or roast pork bánh mì in Vietnam. And tell them to put in extra meat, because lechon in Vietnam is very expensive. Well, it's expensive everywhere. So for 20 or 25K, which is $1, they'll just put like a tiny bit of beef or pork in there. So ask them to put extra meat. Am I going to celebrate Tet? Yeah, I'm Vietnamese, so I mean, to which extent? I'm not celebrating Tet like the local Vietnamese people. They get together, like all the family members, like all the extended family, and then they get together, play cards, eat, cook together, sing karaoke, drink a lot. So like I won't party to that extent, you know, go all night and like thousands of family members together. But yeah, I'll celebrate. I'll go out, you know, buy some flowers, hang out with some friends at their family parties, eat, maybe have a couple of drinks. A lot of tourists right now. This is a tourist hotspot. Are you District 5? No, I'm in District 1. I'm right by Buliding. So, yeah, this is prime area to go anywhere. District 5 is like Chinatown. So they got a lot of food, like Chinese food. Stir-fried noodle, rice, dim sum, all that stuff. And then a lot of cheap shop, that sells like home item, clothing, stuff like that. Basically, it's stuff that look like it's shipped directly from China. But the thing is, at night, it can get dangerous. Some of the parks there, you got some questionable character hanging out, so you don't want to like walk around by yourself, especially flashing like jewelry or iPhone and stuff like that. So I'm not sure now, but a couple of years ago when I was there, it was pretty sketchy, and even the local told me not to walk around the area. Hey, what's going on, Van Nguyen? Thanks for rejoining the chat. Yeah, I'm Vietnamese by origin. Do I look Vietnamese? Because a lot of people guess that I'm not. Even the local people here always think that I'm mixed or something. Do you drink beer or smoke? No, no smoking for sure. For sure. There's no benefit from smoking, in my opinion. So that's my take on it right now. Like, there's no point of smoking. It's good. It's bad for your teeth. It wastes time. It smells bad. You waste money. And it's inconvenient because when you don't have it, you're dependent on it, and you're always running around looking for it. And yeah, you're breathing it in as well. So that can be good. That's like air pollution right beside you all the time. So no smoking for sure. Drinking, no either. But I drink like very, very sparsely, if the occasion arises, and very few. Like I wouldn't chug down 5 shots or 10 drinks or nothing, It's like 1 or 2 beer here and there. So here goes the garlic. It's kind of green. I don't know why it's green. I hope it's not moldy. I think it just changes color when it's cut up. Where do you live? In Canada. But right now I'm in Vietnam, District 1. But home is like Canada. Where are you from, Ben? Are you from Vietnam? How are they ranking you guys, by the way? I see like number 1, 2, 3. I wonder how they issue the ranking. Is it because like how long you watch, how much you commented or something? I actually don't live stream that often, so, but I'm thinking to go live stream more. It's just like I film a lot of videos and it takes so much time to like edit and like take out all the chunks and put them together. This is too much work. I think live streaming is better. Also to connect with people like directly. You get answers, you get questions, you get banter back and forth. I think that's pretty fun. Oh yeah, nice. So which Vietnamese city are you from? Are you in Saigon? Vietnamese chili pepper is so spicy, by the way. Damn, spicy. Phan Thiết is nice. It's close to Saigon too. I've been there once to Mui Ne. Actually, that's where I got this scar in my hand. So that's how I remember Mui Ne, by this little scar. I was on a bus holding some luggages, and he was supposed to drop me off at one of those resort, like on the beach side. And then I was tracking it on my phone as well, where we're going. And then I saw it coming, but then he wasn't slowing down. So I'm like, hey, are you gonna stop? Like, my resort is right there. And he's like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot it. Because when you get in the bus, you tell him where you are, and he'll stop by each one. But he forgot mine, so he stopped abruptly, and I went flying, and I got cut on the poles in the bus. So now every time I speak of like Mui Ne, Phan Thiết, I have this little scar. You can't see it clearly, but it's like a line like that. But yeah, it's fun. Mui Ne is fun. It's very chill, very local. The people are so nice. You can see like how people really live there, you know, how the true Vietnamese are. The indigenous people, not like the city life. You don't have fashion, you don't have clubs or bars. People just living in like small homes with their families, with their dogs, planting flowers and food in the garden. And then there's like a beach, you go there to buy food, like seafood. And there'll be a bunch of people out, like no refrigerator, nothing, just like a pan with some oxygen for the fish or whatever seafood they're selling. And then you can point at it and they'll cook it for you. So Mui Ne is an awesome place to hang out. But it's kind of boring. If you guys there for a long time and you're not like an introvert and you don't like all that peaceful stuff, it's gonna get boring within like 3 days. Oh, that happened? Man, it's a few years ago that I was in Mui Ne. I want to say like 3 to 5 years ago. So Van, how do you like living in Mui Ne or Phan Thiết? You're probably in the downtown area, right? And have you been to Saigon? Give us like a quick comparison. Like what's the difference between Phan Thiết and Saigon? I'm just hunting down all the beef, guys, if you wonder what I'm doing. I don't want to eat all the noodle, but I want to scoop up all the beef. That's the good stuff. All right, I think we pretty much found them all. The noodle is just like too starchy, you know? You're eating it, you're getting a lot of sugars in there. Actually, Vietnam, particularly in Saigon, is pretty nice too, because you can still experience the local life, and you can also see like the traditional life, like just regular Vietnamese locals. You see the old ancient French architecture and the tree and the way they form the streets and stuff. But also you get like the fancy mall like Takashimaya, shopping, branding, Gucci and Chanel. So I think it's a nice mix. So you like Saigon too, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Which district would you say is the best? I'm not sure how much you know about Saigon, but like, what's your favorite district? Have I been to Hanoi? Yeah, I've been to Hanoi before, like at least 3 times. I love Hanoi. Hanoi always has a special place in my heart. It's like one of the best cities in Vietnam. Well, I'm from Southern Vietnam and I speak with a Southern Vietnamese accent, right? So I fit right in here. It feels like home. But, you know, if that wasn't the case, I might say Hanoi is like the best place. But right now, I would say like it's in second, probably second to Saigon. It's very fun. There's a lot of like old architecture, like very cultural, especially in the old quarter. But if you move out to Dong Da, it also gets a little newer. There's a lot of new buildings and plazas. And then you can go to Ha Long Bay, Ha Giang, and There's the Ha Giang Loop, it's really beautiful. And Mộc Châu, you can go to all these beautiful places that quite close by bus, like maybe a few hours. And then there is Hồ Tây, which is the West Lake. If you live around there, there's a lot of nice coffee shops. And then in the morning, you can like bike around or take your scooter, go around, and then sit at the coffee shop and watch people go by. And yeah, they have seats on the balcony or just right on the street side. And at night, a lot of young adults and teenagers, they hang out all around the West Lake. So yeah, Hanoi is amazing. The only downfall is like the air quality is so terrible there. So bad. And also sometimes you get chopped down for prices, they overprice you with certain stuff if you're a tourist. Yeah, District 1 definitely the best. I like it. Gucci Channel, yeah, I've been there as well. It's nice, historical place. Get to see how the war happened back in the days. Alright guys, so we're gonna start heading out. Mình có nhà vệ sinh không em? I want to go to the washroom, so maybe I'll let you guys see the view a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the washroom because later on we may not have access. In Vietnam, there's not always available washroom, A couple years back, I wouldn't leave my camera unattended in Vietnam like this. But I think I got jaded after a couple years here. Now, it's just like if you step away a little bit, you don't pay too much attention. But if you guys are new here, you always gotta be vigilant. You can't leave your phone, wallet, and valuable stuff randomly on the table because sometimes people just come right in, especially like you never know who's walking by, right? They come in. Also, Vietnam is very normal for random people to come into your home or your shop, like people that sell lottery ticket, for example. They'll come in to try to sell you lotto tickets, and then you never know when they leave. They just grab something or they'll put on your slippers and walk away. It happens. All right, guys, we're on the move. Oh, you know what? We didn't pay yet. So we're gonna pay the bill and be on the move. Van says, oh my God, how many places have you been? I've been all over Vietnam pretty much. I don't even want to name them all. Just from all the way down south, from like Châu Đốc to Phu Quoc, all the way up north to like Mộc Châu and Sapa. Yeah, all over Vietnam and everything in the middle. Vietnam is beautiful. And you know, I'm Vietnamese, but I'm not from here, so I have like more incentive to travel and explore. Sometimes when people are from a certain place, they take their time. They don't think it's important to explore. But tourists, when they come here, they explore the heck out of the place. They see anything that's available. Yep, right there. What's your career? Hey, David, C, what's going on? Are you Chinese? What's my career? I do investments in real estate, and also I do this. I do content creation now. So subscribe if you guys like the live streams. I put videos and short as well. Pretty much something goes up on this channel multiple times daily. So subscribe, share it to your friends so we get more people on here. I like the egg coffee in Hanoi. Yeah, egg coffee derived from Hanoi, so that's why it's so good there. Thank you. So total, we got 16 back. So we gave him 100. That's 84K. So the pho is 79, and this little drink here is 5K. So in total, that's only $3 for the drink and the pho. $3 USD, or about $2.50 Canadian. So back in the day, when people didn't have milk, when they were poor, they didn't have access to milk, what they do is they use the egg. Well, it's one guy that did it. One guy thought of an idea to use egg in place of milk. Yeah, cảm ơn. Oh, looks like it's gonna rain again. Oh, it's definitely gonna rain again. How dark it is out here. But this is my vibe. If anyone in the chat, you guys like rain, you're gonna know how it feels. Rain just gives you a special kind of energy. Well, not rain exactly, but like this kind of weather. The gloomy, cloudy weather. So let's go find my favorite smoothie shop. Where is it right now? I'm gonna expose the best smoothie shop in all of Saigon for you guys right now. Ủa, em ơi, ở đây có chỗ nào bán nước trái cây ngon không ta? Nước ép á. Hôm bữa anh nhớ em mua. Nghỉ rồi, hôm bữa em nhớ là xuống đây có cái tiệm nước ép ngon lắm mà ta. Ồ, nghỉ rồi hàng chi. Đằng kia. À đúng rồi ha. Dạ. Dạ vậy. Ok, nghỉ rồi, dạ đúng rồi, Tết. Tết cho nên nghỉ. Dạ. Vậy để em đi em vòng. Dạ. Đúng rồi, chị nói đúng, cái nó ghi fresh juice, đúng rồi. Rồi, cảm ơn chị nhiều nha. Oh, nice lady. She said they might be closed for Tet. I like your outfit, very nice. Very nice outfit. Are you from Vietnam or?
Yeah, I'm from Vietnam.
Oh, người Việt Nam hả? Em ở Sài Gòn luôn hả?
Ủa dạ, em cũng người Việt Nam mà sao đó?
Tại là anh người nước ngoài nhưng mà anh đang livestream tiếng Anh cho nên nói tiếng Anh. Ủa, em thấy ở Việt Nam mình á, bây giờ có chỗ nào đi chơi vui không? Kiểu là hôm nay anh rảnh á, muốn đi vòng vòng đi khám phá thì nên đi chỗ nào ha?
Nếu mà gần đây thì chắc anh đi chợ Bến Thành.
Chợ Bến Thành là vui nhất. Còn bên ví dụ như đi xa nữa thì sao, có gì dưới đó không?
Có gì đó hả? Em thì em cũng ít đi chơi, thường thì em chỉ đi ăn uống với mọi người hơn. Còn anh có thể đi phố đi bộ, đi Bùi Viện rồi cái kiểu đó, mấy cái con phố mà nghĩa là sẽ có nhiều người nước ngoài.
Đúng rồi, Bến Thành, Bùi Viện với lại Nguyễn Huệ bây giờ bên đó có Tết đúng không?
Dạ đúng rồi, là nó đang có trang trí đồ cái kiểu rồi anh tới anh chụp hình hoặc là ở ngoài đó cũng có nhiều bạn mặc áo dài đồ á, anh có thể
Đúng rồi, quanh mình có thuê áo dài mình mặc luôn.
dạ chắc là sẽ có store theo áo dài.
Em nghĩ anh mặc vậy đẹp hay là áo dài đẹp?
Anh mặc vậy cũng đẹp.
Vậy được rồi, không áo dài. Ok, cảm ơn. She gave us some suggestions to hang out like Bar Street, which we always hang out in Buliding. But she told me something nice is going on down here. So let's go check that out. Show you guys a little bit of the secret spots in Saigon. It's gonna be a good itinerary, hopefully. And hopefully the rain don't pour down too much because I like the cloud, but the rain is not so much. So actually, the place I'm trying to go to is right here. The reason I didn't notice it was because there's a lot of people in front of it. This is the place right here. Hello em. Cho anh một cái ly cam thơm dấu chanh. Ủa chanh dây là sao ta?
Chanh dây là cái chanh dây này.
Ý là mình đâu có nặn hết cái nước ra được đâu hả? Nước thêm đúng rồi. Thử đi ha, ok thử chanh dây đi.
Dạ, chanh dây đúng không?
Ý là mình pha nước nhiều không ta? Nó kiểu
tùy theo anh uống đường không?
Không uống đường.
Không uống đường thì nó hơi chua ấy nha.
Hơi chua à?
Nhưng mà nó tươi thì ăn sống thì nó ngon nhưng mà uống thì nó hơi chua.
Chua lắm à?
Không, nó chua, nó chua lắm.
Hay là thử cái thơm đi cho an toàn đi ha. Cái thơm tại mình biết cái đó ngon. Ok.
Anh có bị lúng với lại cái cây gì không?
Không dưỡng gì hả? He shop owner is a very nice gentleman as well. I really like this dude. He's a very nice guy, and he works an honest job. You know, he's got all the fruit out here, fresh, and the price is quite nice. It's like $1 for a drink. If you pay more, you get a large cup, so that's pretty good as well. And all his stuff is very clean, and he doesn't cheat on you. You know, he brings all the fruit, and then he squeezes it and pours it right up to the brim of the cup. So it's not like he'll give you a short cup. And there's a lot of seatings here too. So there's some bar stool as well as a little table here. Sorry, falling behind the chat a little bit. So let's see what you guys are saying. Oh yeah, egg coffee is one of my favorites. Maybe we'll have egg coffee today actually when we go to the coffee building. So yeah, we'll check that out, CP24. Waiting for you. Sorry, what were you saying about waiting for me? To go where? I fell behind the chat, so forgot what we talked about. Where are you right now? I'm on this street. It's called, I forgot, Lê Lai. I think it's called Lê Lai. District 1 in Saigon. So if you guys see me, just say hi. I'm always around Saigon, District 1, District 3. How much is $1 to VND? 1 Canadian is 19K in VND. So let's call it 20. Easier for calculation. So 100,000 will cost you $5. Exactly, $5 Canadian, 100,000 Vietnamese dong. How long am I staying in Vietnam? Indefinitely. I haven't have a deadline yet. I didn't set a deadline to leave yet. I kind of like to kind of chill and vibe, you know, and see what happens. But for sure, at least through Tet. So I want to be here for the New Year holiday, which is like a few weeks. So make sure to subscribe if you guys want to see more Vietnam content. Oh, CP24, your name is Andy? Cool. Nice. People are getting acquainted in my chat. That's very nice. Good to see. It's nice to have everybody know each other by name or where you're from. So, you know, it's friendly when everyone's chatting and you can connect with each other easier, you know. And sometimes like the YouTube or live streaming, it can create a community. So that's good too. People kind of connect with other people that they wouldn't otherwise meet. Because you guys go on chat, you guys go on live stream, and then you talk to each other and you hear how people chat and the exchange between the viewers and myself, and you get to know more about people. So it's a unique place to have a community. Look at all the rain coming down, guys. That's not good. I think when I said I like rain, somebody heard me and gave me rain. But what I meant was I like the cloudy, rainy vibe. But when the rain actually comes down, it's actually quite inconvenient to move around. hiding out in the rain right now. It means you bought only one-way ticket? Yes. Cảm ơn em nhiều nhé. So this is the 25K cup. Actually, I forgot to tell him. The 30K cup is much bigger. So it's actually maybe a good thing that I forgot to tell him. Because now we know the difference between the small and the big size. So this is the small size. The big one is like up to here, and then he fills the water like all the way up here. So the only difference is 5K. So instead of 25, it's 30K. That's a quality drink. 100% juice. He doesn't put any water in there. And even the ice, he filtered the water before making the ice. So that's pretty cool. So when you guys sell stuff, it's good to like tell the customers so they understand how you made the thing. Because ice in Vietnam, you can get stomach ache from it, you know. They ship it from somewhere random, like a factory, and you don't know how the condition is. But he tells me, hey, I make my own ice and I filter all the water. So it's pretty cool. At least you know you're drinking safe water. Because a lot of time when people get like, sorry, I probably need a new, oh, they put a filter on me now. I think I need a new tripod. This one is not very stable anymore. So let me get rid of all the filter. Whoa. Whoa. Cool. Okay, there you go. Alright, I turned up all the filters. It's not heavy rain. Oh yeah, for sure. That's the nice thing about Saigon during Tet. It's not heavy rain. But typically when you see the rain come down, everybody stops on the side of the road and then they'll just put on their raincoat. So every Vietnamese has a raincoat or two inside under the seat. It's like the storage compartment. And that's it, off they go. But when the rain stops, it gets really hot and humid in there, so you gotta take off the coat right away. You'll be sweating under that. But it's funny, the guy behind, he can't even see anything, because like the raincoat literally goes over his head. But it's fun though. The nice thing about the motor scooter here, you can ride around together like a couple. It's very chill. Look at this auntie, she's like 60 and she's carrying a bunch of stuff on her bike. So motorbike is not just a way to get around, it's like a way to ship large items. Because sometimes you have large things that cannot fit into a trunk of a car, but it will fit on the bike. For example, if you're buying a flower pot or like a plant for Tet, it's really tall, fragile. You can't throw it in a car, you can't let it, lie sideways. So sometimes they put this on the back seat, and it's huge, and they'll just like drive around town. They tie it down with one of those stretchy things, the rope, or they have a person in the back seat hold it. Or sometimes they'll put like a platform, like a board, cardboard or whatever, and then they'll put whatever item on top. So Vietnamese are very creative using the scooters. It looks like the rain is coming down more as we speak. Some people came unprepared without an umbrella. You can get wet very easily. So you can still see the sun coming through even though it's raining. It's very bright. Let's pay him in case we forget later. Because sometimes, we're chatting and we just walk off. Em đổi tiền ha? 25.000 đúng không?
25.000.
Cảm ơn nha. Yep, it's definitely coming down now, guys. Three people for one umbrella. Yeah, I'm very surprised that the rain is coming down this much for February. So typically December to like March is when there's literally no rain anytime. But today it rained like 2-3 times alone today. Because when I was sleeping at night, I already heard the rain coming down on the roof. And then it stopped, and in the morning again, and then now again. So definitely something going on with the weather, the climate, because it usually wouldn't rain at this time. But it's nice to get a downpour sometime, you know. It gets boring when it's always sunny. But I guess it's a good time that we found this place to sit down. The sit-low drivers are out of commission. And if you guys are sitting on one already, the Cyclo, then you're stuck in the rain. But those guys make a hard living. It's not easy cycling people around. So sometimes now, like what they do is they go to Thanh Market. So they will just put their Cyclo in front of the Thanh Market, and then people wear traditional dresses and want to take pictures. They'll just sit on the Cyclo and then pay the guy a tip to use the Cyclo for a picture, because they want that traditional, you know, 1950s kind of feel in Saigon. So they'll pay them not to drive around, but just to sit on the Cyclo for a picture. So that's pretty good money. Have you tried the sugarcane juice? Yeah, all the time. I used to, but not so much anymore. Because you know the sugarcane is exposed, right, to the air, to transportation. Sometimes they stack them on top of the bike and they ride them around town before it gets to you. So it might not be as clean as you think. So I avoid the sugarcane and I go for fruit that's like watermelon or pineapple, because it has like a peel around it. So they just peel it off and you know it's going to be clean inside. Whereas stuff like apples or sugar cane, and they put it through the machine and then they put the skin with it, and it might touch your drink that you're actually ingesting. But sugar cane is awesome. Aside from that, it's really, really good. It is well made, it's clean. The machine is well maintained, and there's no mosquitoes or flies, stuff that gets in there. Then it's really good. Do I have my own motorbike to get around? I used to, but I opt out of having a motorbike now because it's very inconvenient. Wherever you go, you have to park your bike, and now the street rule in Vietnam is very strict. So you've got to park your bike in a certain way. For example, before you could park your bike here, all the way here, but now they require you to park like that. Your wheel cannot be touching those things right there. The edges. So you get a ticket for just parking right here. And then also the street rule too, you cannot make any small mistakes or you'll get a heavy fine. You know, we're not talking about like $5-10. It could be as high as like $50, $100, or like $300-400, depending on which type of infractions you make. So yeah, I mean, it's so convenient to grab a bike or grab car, so you don't need a motor scooter that much unless you're going around every day. The car is nice for these type of day too, rainy or like too sunny or hot. You sit in a taxi, it's better. Hello Tangerine, how's it going? I am in Ho Chi Minh, aka Saigon, Vietnam right now, District 1. Where are you from? I see you have a number 3 tag with the crown, so you're probably a frequent viewer. Thank you so much for joining in to the live. And Nhung, what's going on? Nhung83, hello. Nice to see you guys in the chat. Yep, a gloomy day. A rare gloomy day in Vietnam. But it sure beats, you know, August, September, where it rains like every single day, twice a day. So that's why I'm typically not here. I think the rainy season is the worst. Even the hot season, you can hide inside, go to a mall or a coffee shop. But rainy season, you can't really move around all that much. It's slippery, it's dirty, it'll get your shoes wet, your pants and stuff. And then you'll be wearing those wet pants all day. Or worse, you get wet socks and you're walking around AC with wet socks. that's soggy all day. You can try the Grab. Yeah, Grab is so cheap. But sometimes you gotta book it and wait for it and stuff. So if I'm on live stream, for example, and I'm using my phone already, I'll just like find the guys on the side of the road. It's more expensive for sure, but you know, it's not that much. It's like the difference between 50 cents and 75 cents. So you see the uncles and stuff, they park on the side, just jump on, saves you time, and then just ask them the price before you go though. Otherwise, you don't know, when you get there, they may tell you like a crazy price. Manila, Philippines, awesome. There's actually a lot of Filipinos in Saigon. Filipinos started to travel here. It used to be Thai and Korean, and then now I think it's like Chinese, more Filipino, and especially Indians. Indians are catching on to Vietnam right now. A lot of people from India here. You're welcome. Thanks for joining the live. Make sure to click subscribe and join other ones that we do. But what time do you guys like to watch the live stream, by the way? Right now it's like 3:30 p.m. in Saigon, right? So this is like late afternoon for me. But I also do like night stream or even late night stream. Or I can go early morning. Just depend on when people are up and active. But it seems like this time is good. Get a lot of people joining in the chat around this time, like 2-3 p.m. Vietnamese time. Same time now, yeah, exactly. Oh, you're in the Philippines, so your time is like pretty much the same as here, right? Have you been to Saigon, by the way? Chào em nha. I wonder what your take is, like Ho Chi Minh City versus Manila, Philippines. What's better? I've heard people say that Ho Chi Minh City is better. And this is from like an actual Filipino person that lives in Manila. So I want to test that theory out. Personally, I think so, but I'm very biased because, you know, I know the culture and I speak Vietnamese. Easy for me to get around and connect with everybody. And the other thing is like, I feel like Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, everything is well connected. Like it's easy to walk around, it's a city center. But in the Philippines, it's like, is there really a city center? You know, sometimes you're, but the market and then some condos. What else, you know? And then if you go to Makati or Malate, the same thing. It's a small area. Yes, there's like food and clubs and bars and stuff, but why don't they put everything like right beside each other, like here, right? You have bars and clubs, you have markets, parks, everything you want, and it's all like right next to each other. So it's very convenient to be in Vietnam. Look at that view. It's a pretty awesome view, right? This is one of the first 5-star hotel in Vietnam. You know what? Maybe we'll cross here because there's a flower market going on over here for Tet. That's gonna be interesting. Look at all the kumquat tangerine that's been dropping. Oh, it smells beautiful too, but look, there's a ton of them. It's so heavy. So I bet the vendor is trying to sell these real fast before all the tangerines start falling down. This might be like a mixed breed between tangerine and kumquat. You see what I'm talking about? How they're driving around the scooter with these huge trees. And this guy got 2 of them on, and a pot and everything. They're professionals at this. Oh, he can't go because of the string above. He's actually smart because he knows. He's aware of the wire. Because if he didn't, he would go right through and might drop it. Được anh, từ từ là được à. Rồi ok rồi.
Ngay giữa giùm em chưa? Chậu á, cái chậu á, ngay giữa không chưa? Rồi. Vàng tầm bông chưa? Ngay giữa.
This is tough work.
Ngay rồi. Ngay giữa mà.
This is heavy as heck. Probably north of like 30 kg.
Nghe kìa đâu? Qua đây quá trời. Đâu?
Good thing he's going nearby. Nặng à, này chắc cũng 30 kg à. There's actually some sap on it. Some trees produce sap and you can actually drink it and it's good for your health. But I probably wouldn't drink out of these one. Or even the fruits. You can't eat these tangerine, by the way. Some people think that you can or they are tempted to. But you shouldn't eat these because they spray pesticides. Ủa, mấy cái trái này là trái quýt hay là trái gì anh? Trái tát. Trái tát. Mình đâu ăn đâu hả?
Không biết đâu, không có ảnh bán mình.
Tại vì thường người ta xịt em nghĩ chứ không có an toàn đâu ha. Để đẹp may mắn thôi.
Mình kinh Tết thôi chứ ăn uống mình không dám ăn đâu.
Đúng rồi, em cũng nghĩ vậy á. Thấy nó thơm á.
Cái tắc miền Tây mình cũng vậy.
Cây tát cũng để cho vui thôi chứ không ăn hả?
Đúng rồi.
Vậy là mấy trái tát người ta đãi trong nhà hàng là loại tát để ăn.
Khác.
Ok. Anh là miền Tây luôn. Ok, chào anh nhé. He's from my region. So this one, actually they blend between the jasmine. Wow, that's beautiful. This is actually a genius idea. They blended a jasmine branch with a tangerine or a kumquat tree. And this smell is amazing. One of my favorite smell. Reminds me of jasmine tea. We may get that later. Jasmine milk tea is so good. But look how professional they are. They're able to graft together like two beautiful smells, like a tangy, very savory, and then this one is like floral. Let's check out what else I got around here. This is a grapefruit. Check out the grapefruit. Wow, this tiny branch got like, how many grapefruits is on this old tree? Like 10 of them. That's crazy. Oh, sorry, I'm falling behind the chat again. It's 4:31 p.m. Yeah, so an hour off in the Philippines. And will I be visiting the energy convention? What is that? Where is the convention held? Maybe I'll check it out. Have I been to Manila? Yes, I've been there a few times, at least 3 times. I love Manila. It's amazing, amazing place. Nice people, speak English, hardworking. A lot of them are stricken by poverty. Not a lot, but like a good amount of people. And they work in the call center. They work as taxi driver. And I talked to a guy, and he said, "Hello.
Hello.
Are you Vietnamese?"
Yes.
Oh, hello, Vietnamese. This is Flower Market. You are a vendor? You own a vendor shop? How many days you selling here for? Oh, no English. Okay. I was trying to get an English interview in for you guys. But he's a nice guy, nonetheless. I guess I should jump to Vietnamese interview if it doesn't work out in English, and then I'll translate after. Would you please hold your camera steady? Oh yeah, sorry CP, Andy. It's some of these cameras, it's not built-in stable, but the newer ones are. Especially I heard the Android phone, they're very good with stabilization. Should think about that actually if I'm gonna do live streaming long term. But the iPhone is good for recording, but for live streaming not so much because it's very bouncy. Also, maybe I'm gonna get a new tripod. That's gonna help too. So this is Mai, the Mai flower, yellow flower for Tet. It's very iconic Tet plant. Oh, and over here they have a purple Mai. I think that they call this Mai theme. It looks pinkish, but it looks like cherry blossom almost. So they put the tarp over so the rain doesn't wash away all the flower because it's very delicate. See, you don't have to go to Japan to see cherry blossom, guys. You can come to Vietnam and see my theme. Vietnamese style cherry blossom. And check it out. People just hang out under this gazebo thing. Oh, yeah, you're right. Tangerine. It's true. It's you. You're in Vietnam. You'll be there next month for Energy Summit. Okay, so Vietnam is holding the Energy Summit. What is that about? Like energy as in power? Like electrical and wind power and stuff? It's so lovely to look at the beautiful plants. I know this is the best time of the year. There's so many beautiful plants and flowers out. I'm a flower person too, and I love plants, so it works for me. The only problem is that some of them use pesticides. A lot of them, because you gotta get them growing fast and on time. So pesticide has to be applied. Yeah, they're for sale, exactly. Small tree, big tree, all kind of prices. I think the lowest one is maybe like 50, 100K, but it goes up to like thousands of US dollar for a big tree. And you see how people are sleeping here, eh? They got the fan, clothing. They have a whole kitchen set up here with the stove and kettle. A little mattress, and this guy is just using a foam. And the hammock. Hammock are nice to sleep on. Then you have a living room here. So you guys want to drink some tea or coffee in the morning with this beautiful garden view. It's pretty awesome, right? So they made themselves a home in this area. And there's 2 small hammocks. You can put the children in here. I guess they tie it up in the morning, but this is probably one big hammock. Tangerine says in Caravel, Saigon Hotel. Oh, nice. Fancy. Caravel is a 5-star hotel in Saigon. That's gonna be cool. So what's entry fee? And what is it about exactly? Like what kind of energy? I wanna go to that actually. Conventions are cool. So this is sunflower. A lot of people love sunflower actually. It's like their favorite flower. And yellow. People love the yellow color. My favorite is red. When I was younger, I loved blue, but when I'm older, I like red and green. Those are my 2 favorite colors. I think this is called Mai Trắng. It looks like jasmine, but it's not. Yeah, it smells nice too, but like a light tea smell, like a green tea smell. But jasmine is like strong and very floral and beautiful. It smells like nature. These are bonsai type of tree. So you see they have a lot of style. Small one, big one. I gotta do an interview here. Ủa em ơi, cho anh hỏi là cái cây bonsai này khoảng bao lâu mình mới trồng được một cây vậy hả?
Dạ, mấy năm á anh.
Mấy năm rồi hả? 5-7 năm không?
Tùy gốc.
Tùy theo.
Gốc to thì lâu, gốc nhỏ thì 4 năm.
Cái cây bự đây là khoảng mấy năm?
Gốc nhỏ thì còn 7 năm.
7 năm. Giờ mình bán là bao nhiêu vậy em?
Đây nó 3,2 triệu.
3,2 triệu thôi. Ô, còn cây nhỏ?
Nhỏ cây đồng này thì 350, cây kia thì 550.
Wow. Ô, nói gì cũng rẻ quá ha. Nó là 300 mấy à. Em là chủ cái này luôn. Mình trồng ở miền Tây đem lên hay sao em? Bến Tre lên. Anh là người Tiền Giang, cũng gần Bến Tre. Oh wow guys, this is cheaper than I thought. This pot here is only 300K, $15 Canadian. So literally it's just over $10 USD and you can get a beautiful bonsai tree. Wow, that's amazing. If I have a home here, definitely that's a good addition to any office table. And this big one, she said, is $150 to $200. Are you kidding me? This tree here is only $150? That's a crazy deal. If I'm in Canada or US and buying this, it's gonna cost me like hundreds, if not $1,000. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of photographers out here. Are you Vietnamese? Vietnamese, picture for Tet, right? Yeah, very nice. He's a photographer. So he's taking all the plants picture. And sometimes people wear áo dài to come out here to take with the trees. Look at this one, a single orange fruit. I was gonna walk through this one quickly, but it's actually pretty interesting. So we're spending more time here than we thought. So this is called paper flower. It's actually very iconic and popular in Vietnam. A very romantic type of flower. And now they made a paper flower bonsai tree. It's very nice, right? Are you coming to Vietnam for next year? I can't say. I mean, I might still be here next year. Who knows? Or be traveling around because it's kind of far for me to plan ahead. Because like I said, you know, I just take it like month by month. Look at this. It's a monk. It's a popular monk in Vietnam recently. He walks all over Vietnam from south to north and then back on barefoot. And he doesn't lie down. So basically his theory or like his belief is to sleep and to do everything sitting or standing. So he never lies down even to sleep for years. I think maybe a decade or something. So he's very popular in Vietnam. It's called Tu Khẩu Hạnh, which means you're in Buddhism and you go through hardship to learn about truth or enlightenment. So these are pepper plants. It's pretty cute, eh? There's a purple and red one. They got yellow, orange ones. Nice. And they have these little jasmine tree over here too in bonsai style. Oh, wind energy. Oh, that's pretty cool. A whole convention for wind energy. Bougainvillea flower. What is that? It's one of the flowers that we saw, except I don't know the name. Sometimes I know the name in Vietnamese and not English, and vice versa. Oh, you're talking about the paper flower. So in English, the paper flower is called Bougainvillea. Okay, I learned something new. Gotta try to remember that, Bougainvillea. These plants are nice, especially this one, because it clears the air in your home. So always buy this and hang in your home. And they're very easy to grow and maintain. Sometimes you can cut off like a branch, put in water, and then it's gonna do well. Or give it some plant food. Now, some people have a whole stock of coconut here. As they're selling, they'll just like drink on coconut water. But if you guys are in Vietnam, drink coconut because it's so healthy for you and so cheap here. It's like less than $1 each. Sometimes like 30 cents, 50 cents. And in the States, it'd be like $3 to $5. Some places, like fancy place, they'll charge you $10 for a coconut because it's just like exotic, rare fruit. So they'll charge you a lot. Oh, somebody made a sale. Beautiful bonsai tree. Oh, he picked the best one. So it's nice to go early because you get to pick all the beautiful ones. Full of flowers, see that? So he's saying this one is nice because it blooms early and the flower is very big. So that's a good purchase. Okay, check this plant out and then check these out, right? There's not that many flowers and it's not big. But this one, that's a rare one right there. So he picked it up. These are orchids. They're very nice as well, quite popular. For any opening event like a new restaurant or new hotel, usually you buy this as a gift, the orchid flower. But it's very fragile, it's very hard to maintain them. So they'll wither if you don't take careful attention. They have a whole coffee shop set up here. I like Vietnam because it's so casual. Just kind of chill out anywhere. Oh, they're selling food here too. Plants as well as food. This is muk, so it's like dried beef and dried chicken. Oh, it's pretty nice. So you can eat and then walk around, shop for flowers. So this park here is actually near the new metro station. So I'll show you guys right in front of us. It's a lot of benches, see that? Exercise machine, and then a kids play area. There's an area over here. It's like a playground. Some plants bring good luck. Yeah, definitely. I think that's one of the reasons people buy it, for the good luck. Decoration for Tet, New Year, and bring good luck. And Vietnamese people really believe in luck. They love everything that brings good luck. Like that's why they have the red envelope for New Year. And that's why they have like water around the house, like running water means money. And they wear red. I think red symbolizes like luck, fortune, or happiness, something like that. See, there's always some red during New Year. Ceramic goods. So they have a lot of ceramic stuff here. The pigs is popular in Vietnam. In Vietnam, they have a tradition where you have like a ceramic pig and you put money in there, and then when New Year come around, you smash it and take the money like a piggy bank, but you smash the actual pig to get the money out. You're pretty familiar with flowers. Army Vietnam says, I registered. Oh, thank you for the sub. Army Vietnam, welcome to the channel. Why are you familiar with flower? Do you work in the field, or do you have a garden or something? They have the New Year dresses on. This one even put an extra touch in here. Like a little quote, tấn tài tấn lộc. I think more money, more, what's lộc? Tài means money. Lộc, I think lộc means wealth. I think it means fortune. So more money, more fortune. In English, it kind of sounds the same. Buôn mai bán đắt means you make good business. Sell more stuff and make more money. Money comes in like water. So they got these little cute quotes to bring in good luck for New Year. So there's a huge abandoned building over here. Too bad, because that building is going to be worth a lot. So each room in here will probably rent for like maybe $100, close to $100 per night. And look how many units they could have rented out, but it's been sitting here for like a decade. There's a lot of cute cafes around here as well. Particularly this one in the corner. It's very ancient style Vietnamese coffee. You sit in an old home, like what looks like a 100-year-old home, wooden, and like the style, the furnishing is very ancient Vietnamese, and have a coffee. And then you have the modern McDonald's. And over here is Thanh Market. Sorry, Thanh Station. Thanh Market is right behind it. This is also a good location for all the street vendors. You always see them selling street food out here. Ice cream, balut eggs. In the Philippines, they eat balut eggs too, right? Although these look like normal eggs. But oftentimes they do sell them out here. The one with the chicken inside. Oh, look at how nice this view is too, by the way. This is a good view. The foresight of the people that built this road, eh? They've got a nice row of trees on both sides. Very scenic. I have a flower garden, and you love planting flower, like medicinal plants and vegetable. Wow, cool. How easy is it to plant a flower garden? And you have to have a large property, right? Do you need me to take a picture for you?
Yeah.
You want me to take a picture for you? Yeah. Em người Việt Nam hả?
Yeah.
Có cần chụp hình giùm không? Đây, anh cầm giùm cho. Em muốn chụp ở đây, ngồi ở đây hả?
Dạ, một tấm hay làm?
Một tấm thôi hả? Ok.
Thôi để gửi cái này
1, 2. Lấy cái chân luôn không ta? Hay là lấy cái trên thôi?
Dạ, ở trên
Lấy cái trên thôi rồi. 2. Wow, đẹp quá hả? Rồi không đổi kiểu hả? Đổi kiểu đi. Rồi em coi được không?
dạ.
Anh chụp hình xấu lắm cho nên là nhiều khi chụp xong người ta chưa chụp lại. Em thấy được không? Nếu cần thì anh chụp lại cũng được.
Anh chụp nó cao hơn giùm em được không?
Cao hơn ha?
Dạ.
Là lấy ở trên bụng thôi ha? Hay là lấy ngay cái đùi gối hả?
Đầu gối rồi nhưng mà em muốn là cái góc máy nó sẽ cao hơn một chút.
Ồ vậy hả?
Cái góc máy nó cao hơn trên.
Hiểu rồi, phải vậy. 2, 3, 2, 2. Đẹp quá hả? Ủa em có Instagram không?
Dạ có.
Em chụp cho anh một tấm được không?
Dạ.
Anh thấy chỗ này cũng đẹp á, cho anh ngồi ha. Alright guys, we're gonna get a picture too. This is nice. Okay. Just look at the background. It looks very nice. Sorry, I gotta put you guys down for a little bit.
Cái góc ngang hay là nó dọc?
Anh thấy cái nào đẹp hơn em chụp ha?
Thôi để em chụp. Có cần lấy chân không anh?
Được, lấy chân đẹp hơn. Cầm đổi cái điện thoại á, làm kiểu. Có nên đeo kiến không em? Thấy có ngầu hơn không?
Dạ đâu. Dạ rồi.
Dạ đẹp ha.
Nó cái máy này nó cảm giác nó hơi sẽ hơi lát nhưng mà sẽ
Giữ vàng đẹp quá hả? Oh wow, ok. Nhưng mà phải khép cái chân lại cho đẹp ha. Em chụp lại để anh khép cái chân lại. Alright, we gotta close the legs a little bit. Một cái vậy đi.
rồi.
Đẹp rồi ha. Oh wow, quá đẹp, quá được. Em là photographer hay sao?
Dạ không, em chỉ chụp ảnh như vậy thôi, em là học sinh.
Em là sinh viên. Em là người ở Sài Gòn luôn hay em ở đâu đến?
Dạ em ở Đồng Nai.
Là em xuống đây chơi thôi hả?
Có gì anh cũng muốn lấy ảnh không? Gửi.
Ok, em cho anh Instagram đi. Bạn của em hả? Hello em. Hai em xuống đây chơi Tết.
Dạ, thì em đi xuống hai chục.
Em cũng ở Đồng Nai luôn.
Dạ. Khác tên này.
Cái điện thoại to, cái màn hình to quá ha. Kiểu là cái bàn tay em nhỏ sao dùng được.
Anh ở đây luôn hả?
Anh là người nước ngoài nhưng mà anh về đây kiểu đi du lịch.
Nhưng mà anh có phải là người gốc ở đây không?
Đúng rồi em, anh là người gốc ở đây. Cứ là ba mẹ là người ở đây. Rồi sau từ nhỏ đó anh sống ở nước ngoài. Hai em sẽ về đây chơi bao lâu ở Sài Gòn?
Thì em chỉ đi sáng, trưa chiều về thôi.
Vậy hả? Vậy là nó cũng gần hả em?
Dạ, ở ngay Đồng Nai là kế đó luôn, giáp em. Đi tầm hơn 2 tiếng rồi đấy.
Là mình đi xe giường nằm hay là xe khách gì đó?
Dạ em đi metro với lại xe buýt kết hợp.
Ok. Rồi anh sẽ nhắn một cái tin nhắn để có gì anh về sẽ thấy.
Dạ. Dạ.
Em tên gì ạ?
Dạ Thanh Vân.
Thanh Vân, ok. Rất vui được gặp em, anh là Darren. Chào em. Rồi hai em đi chơi vui vẻ nha.
Dạ,
Bye bye. Nice people. Oh yeah, she was gorgeous. But she seemed kind of shy, or else I would interview them a little more. They're from Dom Nai, 2 hours away from the city. And they travel down here for a day trip. Wow, that's crazy. That's like 4 hours to travel back and forth. And getting ready, wait for the bus and everything, that could be like a 5-6 hour trip. Just for a day trip. I mean, if I travel, 5-6 hours, I probably want to stay here, you know, at least a night or two. But I get it. The hotel around here could be very expensive, you know, especially around this time, like New Year, Tet, everything is more expensive. Boiled egg with chicks inside is called Balut, exactly. They're delicious actually, to be honest. I love Balut egg. A lot of people come here and they think that is something that's very gross. It's like a big step to eat it, which I get if you never had it before. But for me, it's like a normal snack. I'll just come outside, I'll buy a couple Balut eggs, dip it in a nice tangy sauce, and yeah, have a go at it. It's really good. And I think it's healthy for you too, right? At least I think it is for guys. Got a lot of nutrition in there, and it's cheap. Usually it's like 50 cents for one. In Canada, it costs like 3 times as much. Like $1.50, $2. Just a small lot, not a huge area. Yeah, I want to do that when I'm older. Grow a garden, and medicinal plant is awesome. So you do research, like you go online or ChatGPT or something, then you research like the type of plants that are good to grow. And then like what, you have a greenhouse, or do you just let them soak in the sun naturally? But I think if you're here in Saigon, all you get is like a balcony. So if I'm going to grow anything, that's where I'm going to put it, on the balcony. And you said you have some eating vegetable? What type of vegetable do you have? I think I would grow mint first, and then secondly, it will be like a cucumber and cherry tomatoes. I think those will be the first things that I will grow. Like some type of mint, basil, or rosemary, and then a couple of staple vegetables. I think that's gonna be good. Maybe some lettuce, I don't know. Yeah, I'm selling. These are university students, and they're trying to sell some snacks for money. Oh, let's make this light, guys. Because if we don't, sorry, it's gonna be bumpy. If we don't make the light, it's gonna be a while until the next one. But never run too fast in Vietnam though, because you never know. The traffic, they are on acceleration and they don't want to press the brake. So you just want to calmly manage the flow of the traffic. Good thing this light is pretty long. So they're constantly working on this, making it very new. There's a guy here, technician that came to fix the electrical power. Traffic is crazy, guys. So now we are in Banh, another hot spot for New Year. Everyone is out here taking pictures. Too bad it's kind of gloomy, because sometimes people have to do their makeup and travel quite a bit to come here and take pictures. And of course, it's going to be much more beautiful if there is some natural sunlight, right? But you got to do with what you got. So that's a beautiful view right here everyone's trying to get. I should have told her that you guys complimented. Maybe later, when I message her for the picture, I'll tell her that the chat said that she's so gorgeous. But Vietnamese people are very shy, so I think if you say they're beautiful, they might be even more shy. See, so this uncle right here, he's renting out his, what's this thing called again? Cyclo, Cyclo. And he just cleans it up well, we repaint it a little bit, and then you can make money from people just sitting on it in front of Thanh Market. Ủa em ơi, để mà thuê cái này ngồi lên là bao nhiêu tiền vậy? See, there's a lot of people here that he rode in around town, a tour. Mình chạy em vòng thành phố là bao nhiêu tiền vậy chú?
Nửa tiếng 200, tiếng 300. Nửa tiếng
200. Yeah. So half an hour is $10, and 1 hour is $15, and you get to go to basically all the landmarks of Vietnam. See, Cyclo, okay. Cyclo Travel Vietnam. Chú làm gì ở đây luôn? Okay. If you want to find him, he's gonna be here. Chú tên gì ạ?
Chú tên Thành.
Chú tên Thành. Yeah, cảm ơn chú Thành nhiều. Chúc chú Thành thành công. So you guys want to find him? His name is Tan, and he works right here. Actually, very fair price.
Nhưng mà nếu mà chị chung với nó thì cho
So if a trip costs 200K, which is like $8, then sitting on it for a picture might cost you like 10 or 20K. I think 50 cents or $1. Especially if there's so many of them. So I think you give them whatever tip that you want. I think that's how it works. How old are you, bro? I'm in my 30s. How old are you, Andy? Oh, look at this. They got a reflector thing that doubles as a fan. So your face is like nice and golden. And you have both sides. Cái này là phản chiếu để cho mặt nó sáng hơn đúng không em? Mặt vàng hoặc là muốn cái mặt trắng thì bên đây. Rồi có thể dùng làm quạt luôn. So it actually has two sides. You want your face to be golden, you want your face to be white. And this professional guy here that'll take it for you as well. So if you guys want a good picture, then there's like pros here that will do it. People are dressed up to the nines. Modern dress, traditional dress. And I think they're lining up for this little thing right here. So this is like a hot spot. See? So you can't jump in when someone's taking a picture. Everyone's taking a turn. Very civil. There's like a nice lineup. And she has a fangirl. So these are like rich ladies. Alright guys, so we're gonna move towards Nguyen Hue. I think what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna go to Banh Tan. Right now I'm at 18% battery, so I think we're good for another 30 minutes. We'll try to reach the coffee building and then use the outlet there to charge. I brought a charger, so we might need to sit down and charge more battery before we go live some more. I have two phones actually, but one of them is not taking charge, unfortunately. If the other one takes charge, then we have another phone to use. That'd be nice too. So let's go in a coffee shop and then see if they have an iPhone charger. So this is Thanh Market, by the way. You guys want to go and take a look, or should we go to Nguyen Hue Walking Street? So Banh Tan is kind of like a traditional market where there's like a lot of different stalls. So you kind of have to bargain. You have to bargain your way through everything. They sell everything from clothing to belts and souvenirs, bags as well. Shoes. But mind you that a lot of stuff might be like copied. So maybe it's good to, if you want like copied products, it's good. But otherwise, just get like the handmade stuff. Like they do handmade suits and dress shirts and stuff. Those are quality because you can make them fit well. And it'll be cheap because the labor in Vietnam, you know. Like this, for example, right? So this is a tailor shop here. Another one over here, áo dài, like women traditional dresses. Or you get these type of shirt for fun. So that's good too. Even though they're copied, but they're good. Because you know, Vietnam is where a lot of brands are made, like Nike, Adidas and stuff. So if you're buying copied product, it'll still be like alright quality. Wow, it's really hot, guys. I'm sweating out here. Even though it doesn't look like it, because it's cloudy and rainy, but you're still sweating walking around the streets. Now imagine if it was a sunny day. I wouldn't last out here for 10 minutes. So we're walking down the side street of Bến. This is the east gate. And at the exit, there's a lot of jewelry stores here that would trade currencies. Let's go check out what the currency exchange is. We're gonna go get some more Vietnamese dong. There's a few of them that's good. It used to be the west gate. That's where a lot of people go at Thanh Market. But the lineup is so crazy. So I gotta search out like new places. Sometimes the rate is even better and there's no lineup. So this one here has no line, but I'm not sure how good the rate is. Ủa, em ơi, cái giá của hôm nay là đồng Canada được nhiêu tiền ta? 1850. So today is the 11th of February and we're getting 18.5. I'm not sure what the posted rate is on it, but the last time I Googled, it was like over 19. So they're taking 0.5 out of 19. What is that, 2%? No, that's like 1 point something, less than 2%, right? So this side street here on the east gate of Bến has everything, like the stuff we saw inside, like tailor and bags, except they're cheaper because they don't have to pay the rent inside the market. And also you get pricing, you know, whereas inside you don't have clear pricing. So that's one advantage of being out here as well. You don't have to bargain as much. But in Vietnam, they like bargaining, so you gotta get used to it. As long as you're polite, you know, it's good. One mirror. It says one mirror. I wonder what kind of currency that is. Because typically in Vietnam, you see like VND or USD. Those are the two most commonly used. Maybe it's something like Dubai or something. Because there's a lot of Muslim culture around here as well. See, like in this coffee shop, there's a few Muslim hanging out. So on the other side, on the west gate, there's actually a huge Muslim community that does, you know, market, they massages, and they live around the area as well. This shop's cool, but they have a lot of winter stuff. It's so hot. I wonder who actually buy all these. But they have a lot of nice hats as well. And this one is under a hotel. It's very unique, right? A whole shop under the hotel. Yes, exactly. My parents are Vietnamese. So that's how I'm able to learn Vietnamese. And I lived here when I was younger too. So they have bags here for 100K. This is $4. Kipling, you get this on the airplane. They have Nike bags and North Face. So not everything is priced, but you got some small items that clear pricing. Those are the ones that's trustworthy. Even if you go to a restaurant, when they have a price listed, that's the best. There's a running bean here that's quite nice too. It's fancy, right? Although the view is not much. But it's better than before because here there used to be like a big plastic wall up covering this whole area. It's like disputed land, so they didn't know what to do with it, and they covered it for like 3 years, maybe more. But finally they took it down, and now they're gonna make it into a Vietnamese village, like an olden style village. gonna be decoration for the new year. It's very refreshing to see some open space, right? There's some trees here because this whole area was like blacked out and you didn't know what was inside of here, and all around is building. So finally we have some open space. That's nice. It would be even nicer if they drew a path, you know, with stairs to exit, but then if you want to get out you have to go all the way down here. So it looks like they're doing New Year celebration, but they're kind of behind. New Year is coming in a few days and they don't have anything ready yet. So hopefully they'll get that done in the next couple of days. And across here is Takashimaya. This is the Japanese chain. They have a couple of this in Japan, one in Tokyo, one in Osaka. Takashimaya. Very fancy, professional mall, well operated. They have food, shopping, and a bunch of fancy restaurants, even a gym in there, and a rooftop bar or patio. And there's gonna be a market here. Looks like gonna be a book market. Oh, this is pretty nice. I didn't notice this before. Vietnam is upgrading. They have these lights here that tell you when there's a green light and when there's a red light right into the ground. So we didn't have that before. So, but I think maybe in a couple of days, they're probably setting it up for the weekend. This whole street right here. So we're almost to Nguyen Hue. It's just that cross street up here. Usually Nguyen Hue is like full of people, but right now I think they're still setting up for New Year, so it could be blocked off at some points. But it's still like the most lively, and perhaps the most beautiful street in all of Vietnam. So these are the old coconuts. You can kind of tell the color is dark and there's not much green in it and a little bit dry. So you want to get the one that's very green with a lot of white. Oh, this shop is very popular. What are they selling in here? There's so many people in here. Oh, this is a souvenir shop. There's a ton of, well, I guess it's for tourists, so you can get this Vietnamese map, France, Indochine. Áo dài. Oh, it's nice AC. Oh, you get the pins. Wow, this is really cool. How video? Oh, we can't video in here though, so we don't have all these stickers. But from having somebody video their place, but they don't let us video anything in there. Maybe they don't want people to steal their design because, you know, they have a lot of beautiful, unique souvenir items. And sometimes it's like hard to get a patent in Vietnam, so people might steal the design and make it replicated somewhere else. Oh, look how small this shop is. It's like 1 meter. Wow, it's like a, hold on. Oh, he doesn't let me record either, but it's like a cute little shop. Hole in the wall, literally. It's less than 1 meter wide. Oh, Andy's 25 years. He's young. 25 is a very young age. When I was like 17, I thought 19 was old. And then when I was 19, I thought 21 is something like really big. over time you change your perspective. Oh look, it's a. They were soldiering on through the red light. Technically now is a green light. Just because they're locals, Vietnamese, they drive like crazy. Doesn't mean you have to cross when the light is red as well. Gotta be safe out here.
Thấy mẹ.
Starting to hear some Japanese and Korean as we walk down here. There's actually a Japanese town down here. That's why, just down here. There's a lot of Japanese people that live here. They're engineers, sometimes they're office workers. They're actually the people that built this metro system, the Japanese. So they built themselves a little community. There's restaurants and even grocery stores that are tailored for Japanese people. She's on the sidewalk. You can get a tip by just reporting people on the sidewalk, by the way. It's a cheap move, but some kids in Vietnam actually does it. When people break the law, they have the camera out and they get a little money from the fine when that person gets fined. There's an opera house up here. So this is as central as it gets. So this is Mui Ne Street, and there's a statue of Ho Chi Minh here. So you know Ho Chi Minh City? That's him right there. The man himself. There's a nice patio up here as well, like a restaurant on the Rex Hotel. And there's a civic center that's still operational. So this is not for decoration. People work in this beautiful colonial building back here. I have a feeling that our internet might have dropped. Sometimes it does that randomly. So we might be offline right now. The live stream. So I guess I should go find a place to charge my phone. This is a fancy coffee shop that a lot of people hang out at. And a lot of people like take pictures here too. It's like a very fancy part of town, so they'll lean against this pillar of Fendi and all the shops and take pictures. So now you know why people like sit here. It's like a very fancy shop, very beautiful shop. And then what we got here? No bike, no scooter, no plucking the flower or napping, no drone and vendor. Some people still do it. But yeah, it's a lot nicer now. It's very clean. Doesn't always used to be this way, but it's very clean now. We're at 23%, guys. 23%. Sorry, that's 3%, not 23. This used to be one of the most beautiful corners of Vietnam, by the way. Banh Cây Liễu. Very nice here. So 3% I think is a good place to end the stream. I'm going to find a place to charge my phone, probably in the coffee apartment, and I'll turn it back on when we get some more power, guys. But thanks so much for joining the live. If you guys are new here, click subscribe for more future live streams. And yeah, watch my other videos. And I'll make this public as well so you guys can see the live stream afterwards. They're putting up decoration for New Year. All the plastic flower from last year. It's kind of like Christmas ornament, you know, for us in the West. You put all the ornaments away and the next year open up the box and put them up again. See, over here is the walking street. They're making a beautiful decoration here for Tet. So while it may be closed down right now, but it's going to be very nice later on. That's just a glimpse for you guys right there. All right, I definitely think that we are offline because that's how it works. It just freezes like that. Okay, guys, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining and peace out from Vietnam.